In this episode of When Internet Marketers Fall for Some Internet Marketing Shit, I'm just kidding about that. Look, Jeff Miller made an interesting post. I think it was yesterday about what he doesn't say. I don't think he said who it was. I didn't really see if he tagged it, but clearly that's Wes Watson back there. And man, Jeff is freaking genius in our space. Really like the cat. Never actually met him in real life, but I follow his stuff. Yeah, he's one of the greats of today, in my humble opinion. But man, he really stepped into it here, and I'm not so much. I mean, I'm not calling out anybody. Who am I to call anybody out? But there's so much bullshit online today, and when we as the internet marketers, right, the ones that are supposed to like know how the sausage is made, um, number one, we shouldn't be doing any of that. And number two, we shouldn't really be platforming people that really do. So, kind of disappointed in Jeff making this post as if anything that Wes Watson says um, should be trusted at all. And full transparency, or just to be completely honest, I actually like Wes in some ways. I don't think that he's a bad guy, but he's not someone that tells the truth, and he's not someone that should be teaching anybody life lessons. Okay, and if you're going to be a coach that your whole shtick is that you're going to teach men how to be men, you're going to enlighten people on how they should live their lives, and it's about health and it's about fitness. Nobody should listen to this guy, and it's there's plenty of factual evidence. So number one, and two, I'm not here to pile on to Wes because there's a lot of that going on right now, and the last thing that I want to do is participate in anything that could be construed as online bullying or anything like that. But here's the facts of the situation. Almost literally everything that Wes says about fitness, health, business, life, none of it should be trusted. It should all be taken with a grain of salt. Just see his tantrum on the Fresh and Fit stage. You can look it up on YouTube when he was on stage with Andrew Wilson. Um, Wes is soon to be back in prison. If you don't know a whole lot of his story, he served some time in prison, which he also lies about how much time he spent in prison. He also lies about where he was in prison. This is all very well documented. He also lies about a lot of the things that happen in prison and makes up a lot of stories. But at the end of the day, he's on his way back to prison. He's also about to lose a major lawsuit, and probably everything that he owns, for him and his goon squad smashing a dude at the gym. That's called assault and battery, and probably not something that a well-centered adult should be doing, and certainly not someone who professes to teach you how to live your life. Wes lies about his size. Here, let me just play the beginning of this right here, and then I'll get to the whole size thing.
That right here is doing about $700,000 a month with this membership site.
Jeff, you don't know that, and however you got that information, it's probably, well, let's just put it this way: there's no reason to trust those numbers whatsoever. But we'll elaborate more on that.
Which is insane. I've been following him for maybe 4 years now, and I live in Miami, and I'll see him in his orange Bugatti every now and then.
And you should know better. You've been in this space for an awful long time. Um, so yeah, and he does. I guess today he drives around in a Bugatti. When I used to see him in San Diego, he was usually in a Rolls.
And he's as big as you imagine. He's gigantic, right?
No, he's not, Jeff. He's not gigantic. I'm slightly over 6 foot. I tower over Wes. We were in Javier's at least twice. I've been in the same room in San Diego as Wes. Um, is he yoked? Yeah, he's absolutely yoked. I mean, the boy's got arms, or he had arms the size of my thighs. Not anymore. Today he's very thin because he's come off of the juice. I mean, he's 100% juiced to the gills. There's absolutely nothing natural and nothing healthy about Wes's lifestyle, and that's part of the point of this video.
And in this interview, he talks about his numbers. And at one point, he said he had $735,000 a month cash collected from his membership site. That's nuts, right?
That is nuts, right? And it's probably not fucking true.
Like 18,000 members. Maybe he's bragging. Maybe that's like the peak. But even if it's $600,000 a month, that is such an insanely large number. Like if that was a normal business at 30% margins, that's 1.8 million.
Even if it were true, right? Like even if we could just grant that, okay, maybe he is. I mean, obviously he's made, look, even if all of his cars are rented, okay, there's a lot of fucking money, okay. Even if his house, well, we know the houses that he stays in are rented, but even if all of that is rented and leased, that's a lot of freaking money, okay. There's no doubt that the dude, brings in major bank. The thing is, he sells bullshit. Okay. There's absolutely nothing about this guy that anybody should be paying him for advice.
And that's just the low tier. He's got a medium, he's got a high, he's got a one-on-one. Wild, right? And his entire business was fueled with YouTube long form, Instagram short form, and knowing what to see on the internet, aka marketing messages.
Not really marketing. I don't call what Wes does in any sense marketing. The entire thing is a facade. It's all made up. It's showing off this amazing lifestyle, right? This luxury lifestyle, showing that he's got a Lamborghini, he's got a Bugatti, he's got a Rolls. He's trying to decide which he's going to take out today, showing off, his cash, showing off his women. That's not marketing, okay? And it's bottom of the barrel. It's being a huckster, right? It's being a con artist. That's what it is. Let's call it out for what the fuck it is. Jeff, you should know better, man. You're a real marketer. You've been in this for a long time. And if you've been following Wes, you should know that that's not marketing. That's pariah behavior where you are going after the people that are at a point in their life where they desperately need something or they aspire for something and they're just falling for bullshit. Okay. Intelligent, well-read people don't fall for Wes's shit. And I'm not like picking on people that, are in his program, or maybe I am. I don't fucking know. But look, it doesn't take much of looking at his YouTube and his Instagram to realize that this isn't real marketing.
You get somebody to actually like pay money. I don't know why I said pay stuff because you're only gonna pay with money, but it's absolutely nuts. to see numbers like that um, consistently is insane. So this cat right here is doing.
So that's all. That was just the brief little um, uh, tirade or whatever you want to call it that Jeff did uh, on on Wes, and I was surprised to see it, man. That's why I started off by saying this is, internet marketers falling for some internet marketing bullshit. Like we should all know better than this, right? And by the way, like none of this, like I said, I don't think really that Wes is a bad guy. Okay. How he makes his money is his thing. We can point at it and say you shouldn't be doing it this way. But whatever. He's his own person. He's going to make his own decisions in life. Some of those decisions are about to liquidate his wealth and about to put him back in prison. So yeah, look, I mean, nobody should take any of my advice about health or fitness or 99% of life shit, but I don't sell courses and consulting claiming that I'm going to help you with your life choices or your health and your fitness. Wes does. So that's all. I just wanted to make this video, and I don't know, man. Could this be the start of me calling out more bullshit that I see online? Probably would make a lot of people angry. Um, and I probably don't want that kind of beef going on in my life. I like to I like to stay out of the bullshit. But I think right now, just the way that everything's going online, uh, some of us should be calling out some BS when we see it, and let's bring a little bit more pride, responsibility to our industry, and not platform people like this. Please, for the love of God, Jeff, don't do it. All right.